The first tablet of the 7 tablets of the history of creation, from the 7 tablets of creation by Leonard William King, 1902. Note: the transliteration of the Babylonian and most of the footnotes in this section have been omitted for technical reasons. The 7 tablets of the history of creation. The first tablet. When in the height heaven was not named, and the earth beneath did not yet bear a name, and the primeval Apsu who begat them, and Chaos, Tiamat, the mother of them both, their waters were mingled together, and no field was formed, no marsh was to be seen, when of the gods none had been called into being, and none bore a name, and no destinies were ordained. Then were created the gods in the midst of heaven. Lahmu and Lahamu were called into being. Missing text. Ages increased. Missing text. Then Anshar and Kishar were created, and over them, missing text. Long were the days, then there came forth, missing text, Anu, their son, missing text. Anshar and Anu, missing text. And the god Anu, missing text. Nudimud, whom his fathers his begetters, missing text. Abounding in all wisdom, missing text. He was exceeding strong, missing text. He had no rival, missing text. Thus were established and were, missing text, the great gods. But Tiamat and Apsu were still in confusion, missing text. They were troubled and, missing text, in disorder, missing text. And Tiamat roared, missing text. Apsu was not diminished in might, missing text. She smote, and their deeds, missing text. Their way was evil, missing text. Then Apsu, the begetter of the great gods, cried unto Mumu his minister, and said unto him, O Mumu, thou minister that rejoicest my spirit, come, unto Tiamat let us go. So they went, and before Tiamat they lay down. They consulted on a plan with regard to the gods, their sons. Apsu opened his mouth and spake, and unto Tiamat, the glistening one, he addressed the word. Missing text. Their way, missing text. By day I cannot rest, by night I cannot lie down in peace. But I will destroy their way, I will, missing text. Let there be lamentation, and let us lie down again in peace. When Tiamat heard these words, she raged and cried aloud, missing text. She, missing text, grievously, missing text. She uttered a curse, and unto Apsu she spake, What then shall we do? Let their way be made difficult, and let us lie down again in peace. Mumu answered and gave counsel unto Apsu, missing text, and hostile to the gods was the counsel Mumu gave. Come, their way is strong, but thou shalt destroy it. Then by day shalt thou have rest, by night shalt thou lie down in peace. Apsu hearkened unto him, and his countenance grew bright, since he, Mumu, planned evil against the gods his sons. Missing text. He was afraid. Missing text. His knees became weak. They gave way beneath him because of the evil which their firstborn had planned. Missing text. Their missing text. They altered. Lamentation. Missing text. They sat in sorrow. Missing text. They, missing text. Then Ea, who knoweth all that is, went up, and he beheld their muttering, missing text. His pure incantation, missing text. Misery, missing text. Lines 68 through 82 are wanting. The god Anu, missing text, an avenger, missing text. And he shall confound Tiamat, missing text. He, missing text, forever, missing text. The evil, missing text. He spake, missing text. Thy, missing text. He hath conquered, and, missing text. He weepeth and sitteth in tribulation, missing text. Of fear, missing text. We shall not lie down in peace. Missing text. Apsu is laid waste. Missing text. And Mumu, who were taken captive in. Missing text. Thou didst. Missing text. Let us lie down in peace. Missing text. They will smite. Missing text. Let us lie down in peace. Missing text. Thou shalt take vengeance for them. Missing text. Unto the tempest shalt thou. Missing text. And Tiamat hearkened unto the word of the bright God, and said, missing text, shall thou entrust, let us wage war. Missing text. The gods in the midst of. Missing text. For the gods did she create. They banded themselves together, and at the side of Tiamat they advanced. They were furious. They devised mischief without resting, night and day. They prepared for battle, fuming and raging. They joined their forces and made war. Umu Hubur, who formed all things, made in addition weapons invincible. She spawned monster serpents, sharp of tooth and merciless of fang. With poison instead of blood she filled their bodies. Fierce monster vipers she clothed with terror. With splendor she decked them. She made them of lofty stature. Whoever beheld them, terror overcame him. Their bodies reared up, and none could withstand their attack. She set up vipers and dragons, and the monster Lahamu, and hurricanes, and raging hounds, and scorpion men, and mighty tempests, and fishmen, and rams. They bore cruel weapons without fear of the fight. Her commands were mighty, none could resist them. After this fashion, huge of stature, she made 11 monsters. Among the gods who were her sons, inasmuch as she had given her support, she exalted Kingu. In their midst she raised him to power, to march before the forces, to lead the host, to give the battle signal, to advance the attack, to direct the battle, to control the fight. Unto him she entrusted. In costly raiment she made him sit, saying, I have uttered thy spell. In the assembly of the gods I have raised thee to power. The dominion over all the gods have I entrusted to him. Be thou exalted, thou my chosen spouse. May they magnify thy name over all of them. Missing text. The Anunnaki. She gave him the tablets of destiny. On his breast she laid them, saying, Thy command shall not be without avail, and the word of thy mouth shall be established. Now Kingu, thus exalted, having received the power of Anu, decreed the fate among the gods his sons, saying, Let the opening of your mouth quench the fire god. Whoso is exalted in the battle, let him display his might. End of the first tablet of the 7 tablets of the history of creation, from the 7 tablets of creation, by Leonard William King, 1902.